Hi, this is Rhonda Lucero with the Body by Bite Challenge, and I want to introduce you to somebody that's absolutely amazing, somebody that's been in my life. And first of all, Mel, you know I love you, right? And the last 3 years that we've been together and everything I've learned about you, and you're a phenomenal young lady, and I'm just so excited to be able to share everything that we've had together, and I just love you, and I want to let you know that.
Thank you, and I don't know if I've ever just told you that you're a blessing.
It's okay.
I was never expecting to meet somebody that could affect my life. You invested in me. You took that chance with me, and I'm a better person now because of that. I'm healthy now. I have my life back, and we get to share that together, and we get to share that with other people. And if I can do for even one person what you did for me, and investing in me, and loving and caring about me, and taking that chance on me, that's all worth it. That's my goal, is to be able to help your heart for helping people and helping me where I was. And when I first approached you about it wasn't about my health. You knew what was going on with me, and you said, by the way, why don't you try this? You knew what I needed, and that was just a huge blessing for me. And I know that I'm here and happy and healthy now because of you, and I love you.
Well, you know what? You got to tell these people. You got to tell them exactly what you did, what you took, how you did it, where you started from. Because it's really important for the viewers to know what you were going through when I gave you that 10-day sample of the Vipak and the shakes. So please let them know.
I was at an all-time low part of my life. We all get hit with catastrophic events that we don't ever plan on, and I was stressed out. I was so stressed out, and I mean, everybody has stress in their life, no matter what it is. And that affects our health. It affects our bodies. And I was 26 years old, and I was having some issues, and I went to the doctor, and the doctor said, your kidneys, they're not functioning very well. And to put it into layman's terms, they just said, together with my 2 kidneys functioning, they were fluctuating in how well they were functioning. They weren't functioning at 100%. It got, they'd go low and then kind of high, but never at 100%. And for an entire year of tests and shipping my tests out of state, because I was some unique case, because I was healthy. I went to the gym. I ate fairly well. I had a pretty good routine. Not knowing what the problem was and trying to figure it out for an entire year was just exhausting, while I was having all this drama and just a hard time in my life. And I met you after I had sat in that doctor's office and had the conversation about, okay, it's been a year now, those kidneys are not gonna come back. We need to talk about a fix here. And so dialysis was brought up, and then of course if that doesn't work, then we do the next thing that we know that'll work, and that's the kidney transplant.
Yeah. So you actually even had your mother ready for her to give you one of her kidneys, right? Like she had already signed the papers.
Well, we didn't even have to, I mean, we hadn't signed paperwork yet or anything like that, but she said it in a heartbeat. She said, when I went to her with that information, she said, I'll give you one of mine. I'm ready. And of course, you never know how somebody else's one kidney is going to work in place of your 2. But she did. She said it because that was the next, no one knows how dialysis is going to take. That was the next step. So having that conversation at 26 was absolutely detrimental and terrifying to me. And I had met you shortly after that.
So tell the viewers how long it took and what your results came back.
Rhonda had given me a 10-day sample of the Vipak. And I think I was on it about a week, about 7 days, and I went back in because I was going back in for tests all the time. And I went back in, did my test, walked away. They called me, 3 days later with results, and they said, we need to have you come in, so we need to talk about these results. And I thought, oh great, they're having me come in, this is negative, this is bad news. I was scared again. I thought, oh my gosh, we're gonna have to schedule the dialysis or the surgery. And went in there and they said, we're gonna have you test again. We think something's wrong with the test results. And if I remember clearly, I don't remember right, but if I remember clearly at that point, I did not know that my test results at that time came back at 100%.
100%. Her kidneys functioning at 100% from taking the Vipak for a week. Now guys, the Vipak is a total health system. It gives you everything that you need, everything that your body needs to start healing itself. And the one component in that Vipak is called an anti-aging and energy formula, which Visalis Sciences actually has a patent on it. And that patent, what it does, it's not under scrutiny. It goes in and repairs the cells at a mitochondrial level. So, we can't say that the Vipak, saved her from having her kidneys removed. But what we can say is that it's the only thing that she did, the only thing that she changed in her life. And now she's got both her kidneys. And, and it's been an amazing, amazing ride. And I look so forward to, sharing this opportunity of getting out and transforming people's lives, like we've been able to do. And I just want you to know that I'm here for you, and let's go out and tell the world. I mean, let's just do it. All right.
Sounds good.
All right, guys. This is Rhonda Lucero signing off from the Body by Vi Challenge. Have a great day.